I'm Rachel. This is my channel all about books. If you like anything around books, different type of topics around books, then definitely hit that subscribe and hit the like button. So, I purchased from Book Outlet at the end of March. And I thought they wouldn't come in because of everything that was going on. Well, it came in alright. And even though yes, it came in, so happy, so relieved, I did forget what I ordered. So I'm like, well, it's kind of like Christmas. Like when you get like books in the mail and you kind of forgot that you ordered books in the mail, and then it was like, oh, yeah, I got some books in the mail. Yippee doo. So, here's my book haul from Book Outlet. And this is also my very first time ordering from Book Outlet too. So I'm really excited to see what kind of books I get. I already opened the box because maybe I might remember what I bought, which I did. So I'm just going to begin, and I have the box right here on the floor. So I'm just going to bend down, I guess. So my first book, I'm pulling out Moving Fast and Break Things. When I went on Book Outlet, I wasn't looking for anything specifically, and I stumbled across this book right here. I'm going to put them all on the side. I don't know anything what it's about. I guess I'll find out as I read it. It had great ratings, and no, I don't normally go and oh, this book has great ratings or anything like that. Anything that has to do with self-help or entrepreneur or business and has great ratings, then I'll definitely buy it and read it. But there's that first one. The next one is a 12-month plan to financial freedom. Invest. So this one right here, it got my eye because it has to do with investing. First of all, that's definitely going to catch my eye. And it says it's a girl who had struggled getting her finances together, and she explains on how she got all of her stuff together in this book. I think that sounds cool. I definitely need to get all my stuff together and scraps. Ruining my video. Sorry about that. That's my dog. He just he knows how to open up the door. He doesn't know how to shut it, so he just walked right in. The next one is I Am Malala. I cannot pronounce her name great, but so I read a book that was similar, not necessarily similar, but it was something about saving education and culture. So now this one is a true story. She is a girl who stood up for women's rights in her country. And in her country, women don't have rights. And so she stood up for them and stood up for women to have education and being able to read. And she actually does end up getting shot at. And afterwards, she tells her story. And I have been really wanting to read this book for so long. And then I saw it on Book Outlet, and I'm like, oh, just get it now. So I'm definitely looking forward to reading this one. How to Walk Away. So this book drew me in because of the book cover. And then I normally don't buy fiction books. I usually try to buy books that are true. So nonfiction books or biographies or self-help. And it just caught my attention. And then I started reading the description. It seems to be definitely something that I don't know. It just sounded interesting, like a woman who is trying to, like, I can't remember it all. So it's just about to step into the bright future, and then she somehow ends up, and then somehow she winds up going to the hospital, and so everything seems going great, and then it crashes, and somehow I'm sure the book has something to do with how to walk away. So that's going to be one of the ones I'm going to read. Claiming my place. So I definitely like history books, and I definitely like reading about history books. And this seems to be a girl who has blonde hair. She's Jewish, and this is also based on a true story as well. And somehow it's also connected to Anne Frank's diary, which is definitely sounds like a lot of interesting stuff. Since I haven't read the diary, but it's on my list this year to read. And so she is caught between going to the camps or claiming to not be Jewish because she has blonde hair and blue eyes, and it just tells her story. So this is one of the ones that sound interesting, and I bought it because it sounded good. Now the next one, You Are a Badass at Making Money. Anything has to do with money or finances, I'm definitely going to get that one to see if it would help me with my finances or money. I don't know really anything other than this book says that you are a badass at making money. So let's see if I am. Let's see, after I read this book, I will become one. How to Be Rich. So I read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and this one claims to show you more stuff about how to be rich. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember what I read on the description, but one of my favorite entrepreneurs recommended it, so I was like, okay, I'll get it. Why not? If he recommends it, then maybe it's a good book to read. Next one, Do One Thing Different. 10 Simple Ways to Change Your Life. So that, to me, sounds like it's going to be a book on habits, because obviously better habits and better life, awful habits, awful life. So I don't know anything else about this book. I think it was cheap, and I just found it on, like, when I typed in, like, business and entrepreneur, and I'm like, okay, a book that was, like, probably, like, $3, I think it's worth it. Maybe I'll learn something. Like, you never know when you pick up a book that could be pretty, it looks cheap, but hey, maybe it gives you, like, a $20 idea, or, like, changes your perspective on something. You never know. So, The Zookeeper's Wife. I watched the movie. I loved the movie. Definitely one of my favorite ones. I saw the book on Book Outlet, and I was like, yes, must read. It's based on a true story. It takes place in the 1920s, 1930s, yeah, and it's during World War II, with Nazis, and the zookeeper, they end up losing a lot of their animals during the war, and then the Nazis takes a lot of them, and then they start rescuing Jews and start hiding them in the zoo. And so I was thinking, like, okay, I wonder if the book is as good as the movie. So that might be a video coming later on on which one's better, the book or the movie. But I'm definitely interested on reading this one right here. So the next one is Yeah. So, wait, Make It Happen. For some reason, I couldn't read that right. I went online and I typed in like the best self-help me books. And this one was the first one I pulled up, and I'm like, okay. So then I started looking more into it, and it seems to be this woman and how she got her life back together. That's what I got from the description. I could be wrong, but I found on Book Outlet. There's more books from this author too that I was thinking about getting, but then I'm like, before I start buying like a whole bunch of books from this author, I definitely want to read at least one of her books before I buy any more of them. The next one is the Latte Factor. Yeah, Factor. Once again, it has to do with money. And then second, my favorite, one of my favorite entrepreneurs recommended to read this book. And I was like, okay, well, if he recommended it, maybe I should pick it up too. And this is definitely one of the books that I was thinking about picking up last time when I went to like a Barnes & Noble and I saw it. And I think it was like one of the first new releases, but I just didn't do it. So now I bought off a Book Outlet, and this is like a really thin book, so it should only take me like a day or two to read it. So yeah, I got that. And then the Stubble Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, okay. I don't know why. I thought I got this with another two of their books of the same, but apparently I didn't. So it says it's a New York Times bestseller. So bestsellers, you can't really go that wrong. Okay, you can go that wrong, but once again, I just got it because I did read a book called Unfuck Yourself, which was good. So maybe this one's it's going to be just as good. I should make like a video of all the books that have curse words at the title of them and give you my opinion on that. But I'm going to read this whole before at the beginning of next month. It's going to be on my read list. Obviously, I have like a whole bunch of books to read. I didn't realize how many books I actually bought because I definitely forgotten how many books I bought, and then as I was like adding books into my cart, I realized I got like free shipping. So, and also the bill came like close to $100. So I guess that explains on like why the bill is so much because of how many books I bought. So the next book I have is Be a Real Estate Millionaire by Dean. I actually read two of his other books, Millionaire Success Habits and The Underdog Advantages. And they were really great. So I plan to like read more of his books gradually. And also, I was thinking about doing some research into getting into real estate, since it seems to be a lot of, like, successful people seem to be always into real estate. If you ever, like, watch any of those videos about people and how they made their money, they're always going to tell you, we are in real estate. Somehow, it's involved in real estate. And I'm not saying, like, that's everybody either, but a lot of people seem to be, like, into real estate. So I don't know. I mean, I bought a book on it, and if I don't like it, then I guess I will just sell it. Another book is The Landlord Entrepreneur, Double Your Profits with Real Estate. Once again, I bought another book off of real estate, because you cannot only have one. You definitely need to get 2 books if you're going to get into a certain topic. So I would definitely see where this takes me. And last but not least, so when I was like ordering books off of Book Outlet, my mom and my sister were sitting next to me, and they were looking at it too. Like, this was also for the first time they ever heard of Book Outlet. Like I said, like, I found Book Outlet going through like YouTube and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, because like I'm used to like shopping at trying to find like other places to get books. I'll make a video on like where I get all my books at different places, but my mom came across this math book for my sister because she needs help with math, and I ended up buying it. I bought my sister a book. So hopefully with this book she'll get better at it, and it's really colorful as I'm like going through it. It's like really colorful math. I don't know what grade level this is, and apparently they have history, American history, world history, science history, and English, and then math. But yeah, so just to do an overview, I have math for my sister. No, me. I have The Landlord right here. I have a millionaire. Oh wait, be a millionaire in real estate. Be a real estate millionaire. Tongue twister. The stub are I'm not giving a fuck. The Latte Factor. Make It Happen. Zookeeper's Wife, which once again I'm really stoked about reading this one and then comparing it to the movie, because I want to see like which one's better and stuff like that. And if this, I have a feeling I'm probably going to be crying as I read this one, because like the movie, yeah, I'm going to say this all for like the other video, but The Zookeeper's Wife. Do One Thing Different. How to Be Rich. My book. My books are like falling at my feet. You Are a Badass. Okay, there. Now they won't fall. Claiming My Place. How to Walk Away. I Am Wawana. How One Girl Stood Up for Education and Changed the World. So, a 12-month plan to financial freedom and invest. Move fast and break things. So I have So obviously I have a good amount of books to read for a good few days. So that's it of the video. So just keep on reading. Thanks for watching. If you really like to see more of these videos and other videos around this, like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and I'll see you around. Keep on reading. Bye.